Breaking news tonight. We've got new information on the sexual assault that took place at the Mapleton gas station. Thus, we are not going to be doing our typical roundtable this evening. Good evening and welcome to 630 Point of View. I'm Chris Berg. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, according to the police report released today, the man who assaulted the woman, Abdulahi, grabbed the woman behind the counter at the Mapleton gas station while people were in the station, took her into the woman's bathroom, repeatedly told her that she was his wife as he sexually assaulted her, hit her across the face, kicked her in the ribs as well, and this is all according to the police report. Also, according to one of the officers, once the suspect was detained inside the bathroom, the officer heard the man uttering, Allahu Akbar, which in Arabic obviously means God is the greatest. Now, it's important information to note about this and this man's history. In 2012, he was arrested in Minneapolis after a car chase with officers. He also is reported being incarcerated in Ohio for possession of a drug known as khat, K-H-A-T, and he was apprehended at that point for acting out. According to the local Southeast Human Service Center, which is here in Fargo, here locally, back in January of 2013, the suspect, you can see it here, was deemed high risk due to recent impulsive and high risk behaviors. Now, the family was planning on being on the show with us tonight. We obviously wanted to find out more about this suspect. At the last minute, they decided not to be here with us. So we've got a couple leaders from the Somali community that are going to share a statement, answer a few questions. We'll see if there's more. I've been told very few, so we'll see how this goes. First, I want to introduce Khun Abdulahi, AfroAmerican Development Association leader. Khun, thanks for being back on the show. We appreciate it. Also, Hamida Dekane, did I say that right?
Yes.
Thank you. She's the Afro-American Development Association Director of the program. I don't know which one of you wants to give the statement first, but I'll give you the floor to do that.
She'll go ahead.
As a community, we condemn what happened and what he did, but at the same time, we want to have more information about how things happened. Right now, we just had sexual assault. There's no proof about if that is actually happened. So we are willing to cooperate as a community. We are willing to bring the truth out. I know the society have a lot of questions about this action, as well as we do also. But one thing I want the society to know is that the man in the question is not somebody with his full mental health. He has mental issue, and we wanted the police to take action and look into that as well.
So let me get this straight. There's a woman that went to the Sanford ER, had obviously certain things take place, and yes, he obviously has a legal process. The cops have said he was there, was naked in the bathroom, and you're saying that you're not sure that he did it, and you're trying to say, hey, we want more information, or?
Being naked doesn't prove you did something. Even if you find two people naked in bed, you have no proof that they still had sex. So still, as a community, they still want to know what happened.
So they were in the bathroom together. She obviously now has got a big bump on her eye and bruises on her ribs.
And
any idea that happened?
And a point of addition on that, and Chris, let me say like this, and how, as an intelligent man, if you think about this, a naked man inside the bed, how do you think that a normal person can be naked while the police were coming to him? I don't think that person is a normal person. And as earlier today,
I'm not saying he's normal, but what I'm trying to get clear on here for people, because here's what I want you both to know, okay? We've had you on, give me a moment, sir.
Okay.
We've had you on the show before. We've talked about what can we do as a community to ensure that we can obviously have everyone here live together and live in a nice, harmonious community. I will tell you, from me talking to a lot of people in this community, Khun, and also you, people are scared right now. What happened in San Bernardino? What happened in Paris? This man yelling Allahu Akbar, and you're asking and saying, hey, wait, we want to make sure that, what I'm trying to hear you say is we're not so sure this guy did what's being said. Is that an accurate assessment of what you're saying?
No, I have a question. What is your point of referring to Allahu Akbar? Are you trying to link this with kind of terrorist thing, or what is the point? What is your point of using that?
That's what I want to know from you. Why would this
we want to know from you
yeah,
because it's your point. You're the one who is raising that up.
That's why we want to know. We want to understand why. Hold on a minute, sir.
No, let me say like this.
No,
Did you hear about did you hear about the
people
police?
right now in this community are afraid.
Did you hear about the police
People in
that
this
the
community
guy
right
said
now,
Allahu Akbar?
Sir, will you let me speak, please?
No, let me tell you. People.
No, I'm not going to sit here and have you. This is my show. You will allow me to speak, sir, okay?
No.
We don't have to judge us. Let us
I'm
speak.
not judging
Let
you.
us speak.
Why would I have you here? I'm here to
No,
understand.
we are speaking for the community, and
So the floor is yours. Go ahead, sir.
I'm telling you the fact. The police didn't say the guy said Allahu Akbar. This is the media. This is what the media is saying.
Do you want me to find it in the police report?
Find out. I don't think so. If you guys want to link this issue on terrorists, we cannot. Even,
Get a close-up on this, please. This is the police report. You can go to our website and watch it, and not watch it, but read it. According to Mr. Hedin, I believe it is, Hedin, while he was ascertaining the suspect, obviously Mr. Ali, he says, while speaking, Ali uttered, Allahu Akbar, which in Arabic means God is the greatest. So what I want to know from you is, why would he say that?
Well, God is greatest. We always say that. It's not something that you have to link to terrorists. Whenever anything happens, we
you're
say...
putting words in my mouth. I didn't once link it to
No,
terrorism.
you just said a minute ago that is what you want to find out. If this is linked to terrorists, you want to find out from us.
I did not say that.
You want to review this?
I'm saying like
Amina, don't put words in my mouth. Excuse me, sir. Do not. I said what I want to understand is why did he say that? I didn't say about to link to terrorism.
That is what you want to know from us, right? You already know that he said Allahu Akbar, and you want to find out why he said that, and you want to know if that is linked to the terrorists and stuff. That's what you just said, Chris.
No.
Don't change your words.
I didn't. What I'm saying is there's a man found naked in a bathroom.
Yes.
With a woman who's also naked, who now has a laceration on her face.
Yes.
Ribs kicked, and when a cop shows up, this person is muttering Allahu Akbar. All I want to know is what does God as greatest, Allahu Akbar, have to do with why you're being handcuffed?
Well, you want to say this linked to Al-Qaeda? Is that what you want to say?
Do not
Is this
put words in my mouth.
You-
Can I be any more clear
you
with
can
you?
say
What
that.
I want to know is why, after he's being handcuffed and ascertained, would he say that?
Because this person we are talking about is mentally sick. He doesn't even know what he's
That's
doing.
all you need to say. So don't put words in my mouth about Al-Qaeda and terrorism.
No, you try to push in that side and you're backing off. I don't know why.
We will
because you
watch
just
the
asked.
tape, and people please text in if I said that, because there wasn't any way, shape, or form I was trying to link to terrorism.
You just said you want to know
We as a
from us.
community are trying to understand.
But the reason why you are saying he said Allahu Akbar, you want to link that guy with terrorists. That's your point, Chris. Let me say like this. Stop spreading hatred to the community. We are one, we are united, and we want to assist you with this case. The guy, he's mentally sick. We don't want, every time it's talking about refugees. We are tired of you guys talking about this issue. We don't want, spreading hatred. How will it help you? It will not help you. Let me tell you the fact. It will not help you that.
Khun, please.
That's what you're doing, Chris.
No, I'm not.
But we are tired of watching Valley News. Every time spreading hatred to the community. Telling about this and this. This guy is mentally sick. Telling him he was terrorizing, assaulting.
When I did my intro, did I mention that he's mentally sick? That he's been deemed mentally sick?
What are you guys?
No,
what were
I'm
you
asking
guys?
you a question.
What were you guys?
I'm asking you a question. Did I state that? Yes or no?
No.
No, I didn't state that in my opening, because I can show it to you in my script right here. If you want me to be very specific with you, I said he was deemed high risk due to recent impulsive and high risk behaviors.
Are we on
So let's be
WDIY
crystal
TV?
clear about something.
We are on Valley News.
Let me
the
be
Valley News
crystal
are the
clear
one who
about something.
aired that issue. They said he
Let me be
terrorized,
crystal clear, okay?
assaulted.
That's what he's been obviously deemed by the police. We didn't do that. That's from the police report.
Well,
but if you're going to, hold on a second, please. If you're going to sit here and say that I'm spreading hatred, why would I ask you on the show? I'm asking you here so that we can understand your community, so we can come together, which I did also back in early November. Well, that's why I had 3 new Americans on this show, so we can better understand what's taking place, so we can all live harmoniously. But if this man is mental ill, because watch my show from earlier this week, I also said, hey, everyone's going to want to deem this guy because he's not from here. Give me a moment to speak. And I also mentioned a Caucasian man who walked into an international NDSU apartment and raped 2 women, okay? So don't sit there and tell me that I'm trying to make this about race or Muslims or religion or any of that stuff. Go ahead, sir.
No, we were pissed off what you were airing from yesterday till today, saying that, he was terrorizing, assaulted, and, bad things about him, while you didn't investigate the issue and get out the
That's
fact.
from the police report, Khun. That's
No,
what
well,
the police report
well,
says.
I will add on one. The police need to do more investigation and to know his status, because as we are speaking, the man in the question is not mentally okay. So if you want to know more about it, the police has to do their work, investigate a lot, and bring proofs.
I'm going to give you
out.
both the last word on this.
Let me add on that. Police, they are aware about this guy issue. The family, they have called him several times. If they're ones who say that, and then maybe you can call the police chief and ask about that issue, because they are aware about this guy. They give him trespass. You know, giving also a mad person every time a trespass ticket and doing this and this, it will not help. You know,
All right, I've got to wrap this up, and I want to give you each the last word in 30 seconds if you can, because the most important thing to me is I've said now 3 times that we can come together as a community and live harmoniously. Are both of you on board for that, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so how can we do that? 30 seconds.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And as a leader from New American, what I'm saying is we are ready to cooperate with you guys, with this host community, and we don't want to spread hatred. We don't want media to be guiding us and telling us lies about who we are. So what I'm saying is we are ready and for the case about this guy, like the way they say that this guy has did, and I'm pissed off even. I don't know what I can talk about that issue because.
Hamida, I got 30 seconds.
Spreading
What
hatred.
can we do?
One thing I need to tell the community is like we condemn this case and cases like this. We are not terrorists. And this case, the way it looks like, is being pushed as a terrorist case, which is not the case. I will ask the community to be patient as the police do their work and investigate on. And as for living together peacefully, we are for that. We are looking forward our society to fit in this society. Everybody here ran away to make a better life, so we are not here to make problems. We just saying that we are not of any problem. We want to cooperate as much as possible, and we are not terrorists. That's the thing.
And no one is saying that. That's why I thank you both for being here. I don't want to walk out of here thinking that anybody's saying that. What I'm trying to get at is what is going on here and what's happening. As you know, we invited the family on here initially, so people are afraid. I hope you guys can at least appreciate and respect that.
But the family,
I am afraid too. As I'm a young
you know,
Muslim.
the family, the reason why they back down is because of that. What you are airing, you guys. They said we cannot go to that station because of what you are airing.
A woman's in the ER, so don't talk to me about
we
not
are
being
one
able to come here
community.
and have a conversation.
We are one community, Chris. Stop spreading.
I hope
hatred.
that's all one community.
Yeah,
then,
we are
not
one community.
You guys are a
Chris,
community.
we are
we're a
ready to
community,
cooperate.
correct?
We are ready
need
to
wrap this
cooperate.
up,
Can I
but
say one thing?
Yes.
You are talking about community being scared. I am scared too. Every day I'm attacked
That's
just
why I'm
because
asking
of
you,
the way
what
I'm
can we
dressed.
do to come together? That's why I'm happy.
You know?
For you to sit there and say that I'm starting to spew fear when you're at the show is ridiculous.
Don't make the host community is the only ones who are victimized here. I get threats every day. I am victimized every day just because of the way I dress, and still I want to live in this society.
That's why we wanted you,
You know,
here. And
so
thank you.
by sitting here and saying things that is not acceptable in the society will not make any harmony society here. It will just put people in different situations and it make people pissed off. As you referred to what happened in California, that is part of it. You know, people will just wake up and do what they will never do in their normal life.
I got to wrap it up, but we'll have you back. Were you guys willing to come back?
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yes.
Thank you. Wait till we go to break. All right, when we come back, much more coming up here on 630 Point of View. Love to know your thoughts. Go to our website or just go to our Facebook page, text us, email us. We'll be back in 2 minutes.